Let's walk through join. Join can be used to fetch the data from two or more tables. Whenever we are using select statement, we are getting the data, extracting the data from the single table. But here we are talking about extracting the data from two tables in a single statement. When you are joining tables, there should be some common columns available to specify join condition. Join is going to be helpful whenever we are trying to fetch data from two or more tables. Even in some cases, we use it on one table, that is called self join, where we join a table with itself. In self join, we used to join the table with itself and get some data, but in general, we use it on two or more tables to fetch the data. Whenever we are trying to display different set of records from different table, there should be some common column. So there is a type of joins. We have inner join, we have outer join, we have self join, and a cross join. In outer join, we have left outer join, right outer join, full outer join. Let's walk through all these four type of joins. Let's create first some tables so we can work on and understand the point what is join. So we have to create customer table, accounts, address. Let's create this. Let's first delete the customer table because we already have one with different set of parameters, different set of columns. So the customer table is in test1 database. So tables, we have to drop whole table. No, drop table. So customer table is gone. Let's create the new one. So I created table in Oracle. We already used MySQL too much. Let's do some examples on Oracle. Basically, syntax are same. Some types, some things are different, but everything's are same. I created these tables. Let's insert some data. So we are using the query that we use to provide bulk values in case of Oracle. So we already have seen this, how to do this. Let's try that again. And inside my CID, CID is number, so we don't have to provide single quote, just and CID. Then we have CNAME, which is of tab CAD, so we have to go in single quote. Then we have email, then and we have phone, which is of number, phone. So this is how it goes. 101 SP PC 11. Now if I press forward slash, then it's again going to call the previous query. Okay, so this didn't got created because we didn't call it from forward slash 105 bb at 106 dd 109. So now we have to provide values for accounts, but let's provide another value in this because I started this one. ff was 100. Let's provide value in accounts. So in accounts we have accounts. We have these columns. So let's make bulk insertion query for this account. Insert into accounts values and my CID and account number then a type which is of char. A type is of char. Then again number which is balance. In accounts 101 11 SA 5000 102 12 SA 15,000 103 113 SA 25,000 10714 SA 2000 108 15 SA 1000 109 16 SA 10,000. And then we have to provide value in address. So let's cancel this one. Okay, it's taking values. Let's say 110 A type is SA, and again from digits. Let's create the bulk insertion query for address. So for address, we have what columns? DR. We have CID, address, street, city. Insert into AWS address, values, and CID, and address should be of number ADDR. Then we have state of char value, char data type. State. Then we have city. For address 101, 1, vector 2, Noida, in case something happened. In CID 101, 1, vector 2, so here is the wrong syntax, so we have to make it right. Into address, this is how it goes: 101, 1, vector 2, Noida. In case of Oracle, the values, the datas are case sensitive, so it's in lower case. Let's do it in like this: Noida, then again 102, 2, A, Noida, 103, 3, BB, Pune, 104, 4. Okay, we didn't call the previous query. 104, 4, PP, Delhi, 109, 5, AS, Noida, 5, UQ, Noida. What happened? 1105 QQ, Noida. So unique constant got violated. Oh, we provided Noida before. Yes, we provided Noida before. Let's change this. One 105 QQ, Noida, like this. Let's work on these values, or maybe let's provide the other one. The ID is 1116 DD, Delhi, 1127 SP, Noida. So we have to go through joins. First type of join is inner join. What inner join do? Inner join is also called as equi join. Inner join give you the matching records from join table. Whenever we are applying join, inner join, exactly matching records from both sides of table is retrieved. Display customers, personal and account information. So first let's print all the tables right here. Select star from customers. Select star from accounts, from address. So now we have to, if we have to extract the value from one table, we simply use select statement. But if we want the value from both of this table by only using the single query right here, then how to do that? That's why we have joins. So in inner join, we can retrieve the data from both the table. Whenever we are applying inner join, exactly matching records from both sides of the table is retrieved. Display customer, personal and account information. So from customers, personal information and account information, how to do that? Select star everything from customers and let's provide the reference for this customer, that is cust. This is also new. So now instead of using customers, we can use cust if we provide the reference for customer like cust. And for accounts, ACCOUNTS accounts, let's say ACC. So select from customer and account from both table by separating it from comma, where PID is equal to my CID. PID is equal to my PID. So another way of writing this is we can write it like CID is from customers. So what we can write here is customers dot and my CID is from accounts. So we can write my CID with accounts dot my CID dot my CID. Or let's say let's remove my accounts. No. Let's use the references like cust dot and ACC dot. Yes, we got the values right here. Why that was happening? Because we already made the reference for customer cust and account ACC. That's why we have to write the reference cust.cid. We can't write customer.cid, but we can also do that if we don't provide references for this table like ACC or cust. Now it's going to work. We provided references, then that is the reason why we can't write customer.cid. CID is in customer. We can't write customer.cid because we provided customer reference that is cust. If we are not going to provide cust, then we can write customer.cid. So account.mycid. So we are getting data from the both table, my customers and accounts, in which we have same CIDs or value of my CID. So how it works? Select all star from customer and accounts. From customer and accounts, select all, where then we are going to provide condition where customer.cid is equal to account.mycid. So in this column, whatever value is going to be matched in both this column, that customer's all value is going to get extracted like this. If we don't want all the values, then we can write the name of the values, like we want the name and we want balance. Then we can, at the place of star, we can write cname and balance. Then only cname column and balance column from the both different tables is going to retrieve. Let's see. This is what happened. Only we got cname and balance from the two different tables who have something common in CID and my CID column. So this is the condition that we provide. That is what it says. Whenever we are applying inner join, exactly matching records from both sides of the table. So from both sides of the table is going to retrieve. But we didn't use inner join anywhere. We just did simply through equal to equality operator. So we can do this same thing using inner join. How to do that? So first let's run this one. It's the simple one. Customer have reference in first, account have reference in account ACC, where customer.cid and account.mycid is equal. So what we can do, instead of writing this syntax, we can change it with inner join. So where we are separating two tables with comma, we can provide inner join right here. Inner join, and at the time of providing condition, instead of writing where, we can provide on. So we changed comma with inner join and we changed on clause with where clause with on. So this is giving the same output. So what it says, whenever we are applying inner join, exactly matching record from both sides of the table is retrieved. Both sides of the table means from the left side of the table, which is inner join is here. So the left side of the table is customer and right side of the table is account. We changed inner join with comma. So we joined this both table using inner join, and instead of using where, we use on. Then we provide the condition on which basis table have to retrieve. So we have to provide condition, that is must. Let's see some other examples. So this is the same. Instead of selecting all the values by using star, we are only calling certain columns from both sides of the table. You can see here in customer we have CID, CNAME, email and phone. So here we have CID, CNAME, email and phone. And from accounts, my CID, account number and balance is coming. Account, my CID, account number, account type and balance is coming. So both table got joined. Let's move on, different example. This is the same and this is also same. You can go through these examples. This is how it goes in inner join case. In left outer join, we have 4 type of joins. We saw inner join. Now in outer join we have three: left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. Let's see left outer join. Left outer join. Basically what left outer join gives do basically what left outer join do left outer join gives matching records from joined table, plus it also gives the remaining record from the left side of the table. Whenever we are applying left outer join, exactly matching records from both sides of the table is getting extracted. We are providing condition, and based on this condition, whatever CID and mysql is matching 101 and 101, 109 and 109 in both table is getting extracted, all the values. But in the case of left outer join, when we are using left outer join, exactly matching tables is going to get extracted, plus we are also going to get the remaining records from the left side of the table. So this is the left side of the table. Let's do this. We are using the inner join. So in the case of inner join, exactly matching record from the both side of the table is going to get extracted. But if we are using left outer join, let's say left outer join, we are going to get exact matching records plus the records that is going to get left in the left side of the table, the remaining record from the left side of the table. Let's see. So we get the exact matching records based on this condition from both the table, and we also get the remaining records from the left side of the table. From the customer side of the table, we have in customer we have CID, CNAME, email and phone. You can see here we have CID, CNAME, email and phone. So we get the exact matching record based on this condition from both table, as well as we also get the remaining record from the left side of the table. So here are the remaining records: 101 and what? What is that? 101 and 109. 101 is here and 109 is here. These both values got extracted here, but we also get the remaining records that left in the left side of the table, which is customer, which is left outer join. So in the left side we have customer, so we also get the remaining record which are in the left side of the table. So exactly like this left outer join, so there is the example of left outer join. Select display customer personal and account information, left join. So instead of writing left outer join, we can simply write left join also. That works fine. We are selecting all the records, but we can select only several columns using this type of syntax. So here is the example. Let's go with right outer join. What will happen in right outer join? We will get the exact matching record from both sides of the table based on the condition we are going to apply, and we are also going to get the remaining records from the left side of the table. Suppose we provide left outer join right here. It's left outer join, but we are providing right outer join. Right join also works, right outer join also works. If we provide right outer join, then we are going to get exact matching records, and we are going to get the remaining records from the left side of the table. You can see from the left side of the table. These are the coming from the account side of the table. Right outer join, from the accounts we are getting the right outer join. So the one thing that you have to keep in mind, you can see the here we are providing some conditions. So there must be some common things in both table that we are joining using any join. Like if we are joining using inner join or left outer join or right outer join, then there should be some columns, same columns that have, there should be some columns that have same values. Like 101 is there, 101 is here. Then only the, so there must be some common values in the columns of two different tables to use the inner join, outer join, type of outer join, which is left outer join, right outer join. Let's go to other type of join. We have full outer join. What will happen if right here, full outer join is also the third part of outer join type of join. What instead of right outer join or left outer join, we just write full join. Then we are going to get all the values. We are going to get the values, common values. So here is the common values from both side of the table. From both side of the table, here is the common values. This one is common and this one is common. And we also get the remaining records from the both side of the table. So this is the from left side of, from customer side of the table, because customer is left side, and from on the right side from accounts we have this side of the table. So this is what left outer join, right outer join and full outer join is. You must have to go through these examples. These are nothing but the same explanation. And what else we have? We have self join. Self join is basically when we join the table with itself. We can skip this part, or let's do the example, same example that is written here. So we have to create the table. Let's create. What we do in self join is we join the table with itself. Employee. What's going on? Employee PID number, because I am in Oracle right now. Name varchar, suppose 10 mgri days type number. Let's insert some data. Insert into employee values. In values we have number, so let's write it like this. What we have PID, then we have varchar. What is that? Simple name. Then we have mgrid. Mgrid is number 101 of type A, 101 102, B 101, 103, C 102, 104, D 103, 105, E 103. Okay, we didn't call it. 105, E 103. Let's run the query for the self join. Here is the query. Select emp dot name alias name emp name mgr dot name as manager name from employee emp employee mgr where emp dot mgr id is equal to mgr dot emp id. Let me explain little bit. So we are using select statement, select name and name from employee, same table, these are the same table, but we used reference for employee we used reference emp, and also for the same table we used mgr, and we are using this reference here emp name, column name, as well as mgr with column name. So we are calling name column here, name column with the reference, different reference of same table. emp is the reference for the employee, as well as mgr is the reference for the employee, and then we are making alias name as where emp mgr id emp mgr id is equal to mgr dot emp id. So let's call it. Let's just select. So here we got our data. So you can go through this. And what is cross joining? Let me show you what is cross joining. Suppose we are using full outer join. So we are getting the exact match from the both side of the table, and again we are getting the remaining record from both side of the table, from left side of the table as well as from the right side of the table. But what cross join will do, so in cross join we don't have to provide any conditions. Let's just convert it in cross join and delete the condition. So what will happen, we will get the Cartesian product of both table. We use cross join, we get the Cartesian product of both table, this customer table and this account table. What is Cartesian product? So Cartesian product is, suppose we have table of with 4 cells. 4 cells means we have 2 column and we have 2 row. So we have 4 cells, and we have another table with 4 cells, 2 column and 2 row. So what Cartesian product is, all both side of the table and the cell inside that is going to get multiplied by themselves. So 4 cell into 4 cell is going to be of 16. So this is the value in which every cell from the customer and every cell in the accounts get multiplied with all the possible outcomes. This is what Cartesian product is. If we don't provide the condition, we will all the values in both sides of the table is going to get multiplied from each other. Another way of cross join is what we can do. We can't use the join, we can use simply like this, and we are select from customer accounts, and here what we used to do is we can provide conditions CID is equal to my CID, and instead of this syntax we are using joins. We replace the comma and then we are providing inner join, outer join, left outer join, right outer join here, and instead of using where, we are writing conditions after on. So we replace the comma with the keywords of join, inner join, outer join, left outer join, right outer join, and we replace the where with on, then we are providing the conditions. So in this case what we will do, in the case of cross join, we can simply use the old technique, and here we have to write the condition, but we are not writing condition. So still both table is going to multiply from each other. This is what join is. We have gone through every join. We watched inner join, outer join, left outer join, right outer join, full outer join. We watched self join and cross join. So that's all with the joins.